name is Deborah Patterson, and I've been teaching children in this neighborhood for part-time for 10 years. And I applied for an OSI fellowship to establish an art program in the new art center here in Pimlico, Arts and Community Center. And it's some of the same children that I was teaching the last 10 years are here, and many new ones.
My greatest memory here is the first day of the program of the brand new building. When we first built the building, the very first day of the program, when the kids came in and we would let them know that this building is theirs, that we built this building for them. And they came in and they saw how nice the building was, and they couldn't believe how nice the building was. In fact, Raekwon, when the first time he came in, he was one of the first students to walk in the building, and his statement was, "Wow, this building belongs in the county. It doesn't belong here." And quickly all the adults says, "No, this building belongs right here." And the kids just seem to be really excited about just being able to have something nice and new, and it's just for them. And that's probably one of the most memorable experiences here.
To the old apartments that got torn down.
All right, can you tell us a story about the old apartments?
Story. You want me to take my hood off?
It doesn't matter.
You want me to talk? Or just wait till we get there?
These apartments were really full of a lot of drug activities, violence, homicides, prostitution, and everything else. So the community had these apartments knocked down so that we can build new affordable homes for the people in the community. So it's actually a good thing that these old apartments knocked down and that these new houses can be built, new affordable homes.
That's some other stuff.
We do an art history component, and then a studio art component that coincides with the art history component. And but it's fairly academic. We started with cave painting and moved through Mesopotamian art, Near Eastern art, into Egypt and ancient Greece. And this semester we're doing Eastern art. We did Western art last year, we're doing Eastern art this year, and we're working on mandalas and the whole concept of wholeness.
Can you spell that for us?
And where do you go to school? Where do you go to school? Civitas. How old are you?
Is there anywhere else you want us to walk or see? How about the local corner store or something?
Alright, we can go to the corner store. Our corner store down here. I don't really go to this corner store because it's just too much.
Too much what?
It's too much of everything.
Give me some examples.
Like too many people with negative behavior and stuff hang around this guy, and too many like drugs and gangs and stuff around by the corner store and in the corner store. So when we get down to the corner store, we can see like spray paintings of some gangs and Crips stuff related.
Is the gangs a problem in the community, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to be in a gang, then they just do stupid stuff just to be in a gang and stuff. It's crazy.
Do a lot of kids your age that don't come to the center, are they involved in gangs?
Some of them.
Do you know a lot of kids in gangs? Funny what?
People that are in gangs.
Them. And so for our young people who are going through so much outside these walls, when they come here, they're able to just drift away in a lot of ways with their art, allowed to just to venture out, but at the same time, the focus on what are some of the things that really is really bothering them, and it's really therapeutic in its own way, and it's a good way of calming the kids' nerves, as well as, I think, honestly, allows them to kind of prove what they're capable of, help them see their own potential. When they do a piece that's really fascinating, that everyone really likes, they can take pride in that I accomplished this. And it was fun doing it, so I think that is probably the reason I have to guess anyway.
Gray and green and brown. Is there black in a tornado too? There can be a little bit of black. A little bit of black. So why don't you start with gray and green and brown first, okay? What kind of a green, sorry, what kind of a green is a tornado? You know, we'll get the picture.
Tried to like start his own game, and now he uses drugs. And he got his game, and his role model is not there no more. He don't have his gangster role model. All he got is his old grandfather.
Do you think if he came here, the center would help him?
No, because he wouldn't stay here. He would go back in the street.
Do you think Mr. Kenneth helps provide him some role model for some of the kids that come here?
That's my biggest role model. Because if he see like you have a talent or opportunity that you want to do something, if it's something positive, he would like pay the money so that you could be in it, just to do something positive to keep you off the streets, and just to occupy your mind and stuff.
The biggest problems, unfortunately, are, hold on, let me think about that. The biggest problems we run into, unfortunately, are behavioral issues and self-esteem issues, and I think art is an excellent way to deal with them, both. Again, art forces children to focus, and they learn discipline through art and getting out of themselves. I think that's actually one of the biggest things right there, is when you can get a child out of him or herself, and creating something is the best thing we can do for them, I think, at this point. And then, of course, seeing the results is huge, is when they see their piece and they couldn't really see what it was going to look like. They see the result and they get so excited, and that furthers their development and their desire to be here.
Yeah, let's pick his head up. Poor guy. You know, he's a bigger head. He's gonna have a headache when he gets up. So you?
Say it again. What do you want to do?
Your border all girls.
With Raekwon, I'm his group instructor here. I have all the children that's 10 and up.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. You are born to make manifest the glory of God. As you let your own light shine, you unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As you are liberated from your own fears.
Did he say what?
Did he say these words?
What bullying is, what bullying looks like, and how does bullying makes you feel. So in art, what we're going to do today is we're going to take those same stories, those same experiences, those same emotions, and we're going to put it on paper with paint. We have very limited colors, okay? We're only using red, blue, yellow, and black.